What's going on, people, and welcome to my match recap and match player rating. England's first game in the World Cup against Iran finished England 6, Iran 2. I thought it was not the most breathtaking football from us, but it's a positive. Like, I predicted 1-0 win for us. I think Iran were a bit disappointing in terms of their overall play. They were very defensive, just set up shop, and we still managed to break it down convincingly at times. It was a little bit more on the front foot than I anticipated from us. I still think we've got a long way to go in terms of the entertainment factor and value, but look, it's against Iran, who a lot of people thought were going to be tricky, and I did myself to break down, and we've put 6 goals past them. Got a goal difference of +4 now, sit top of the group, and it bodes well. I think I watched America against Wales yesterday, and I thought America threw that away, really. I thought Wales looked pretty poor. I don't think Bale was good at all. I know he scored the penalty, but I didn't think he got man of the match, I heard, and I think that's a joke because I don't think he featured in the game other than the penalty. I thought Wales looked a bit lacklustre, lacked energy, lacked the pace, lacked the fight that you expect from them. And I think America kind of threw that away in the second half, that game. So I think America will be a tougher game for us going forward. As for the opening game as well, Qatar lost to Ecuador 2-0, which was actually my prediction. Qatar looked woeful, absolutely woeful, and it could have been more from Ecuador. Yesterday as well, Senegal lost 2-0 to Netherlands, and I actually thought Senegal looked a little bit more threatening than the Netherlands did, but without Mane now, obviously, it's a massive loss. And if they had had Mane available and fit and playing, I think they could have got something from that game. I think the Netherlands, they play good football and they have a lot of good build-up play, but they're lacking that striker. But they did win 2-0, and I thought Frankie de Jong in the middle as well looked world-class at times. But Netherlands, I think, will struggle as the tournament goes on in terms of goals. But they got a win yesterday, 2-0. And obviously the USA-Wales game finished 1-1. And I think, as I said, Wales looked off it and were lucky to get a draw, in my opinion. Today's games, I've just watched the massive upset of Argentina losing to Saudi Arabia 2-1. Fair play to Saudi Arabia. Both of their goals were, I thought, brilliant. Well-taken goals. Messi scored the penalty, which I thought was soft. I don't think it should have been a penalty anyway. It's no worse than the foul that should have been on Maguire for us. It looks softer to me, and they get the penalty and we don't. I know we won 6-2, but it could have been more. These decisions with VAR are so inconsistent, and that's my issue with it. That's a massive 3 points for Saudi Arabia in the group. I think Argentina will bounce back and get through the group, but a way to start off for Saudi Arabia, like, massive result for them. Currently, Denmark are playing Tunisia. It's just kicked off. I'm going to be tuning into that when this video is done. I expect Denmark to win that. And then later at 4 o'clock, we've got Mexico, Poland. And then tonight at 7, we've got France, Australia. So 4 games altogether today. Lots of football throughout the week and next week. I'm going to go for Mexico to beat Poland, and I will go with Denmark to beat Tunisia. And then later tonight, I think France will beat Australia. But I'm gutted for Benzema. He's now out of the tournament, won't feature at all. Gutted for him. Obviously, just recently won the Ballon d'Or, and I was looking forward to watching him in this tournament, and he is now no longer available for the team. So that's a disappointing factor, but I think Denmark will top this group. I'm going to tune into that game in a minute. Hopefully, we get to see a bit of Hannibal as well for Tunisia. And I expect Mexico to beat Poland, to be honest, even though a lot of people fancy Poland. Mexico always go under the radar for me, and I expect them to get at least a draw in that game, but I think they'll win it. But yeah, overall yesterday with England's performance, more than happy. As for the player ratings, Pickford a 5, Trippier a 4. Thought he looked shaky on the ball with his touches and stuff at times. I was surprised. I think it was a bad start for Trippier. 4, Stones 5, Maguire I give him a 6. Hit the crossbar with a header, and then he's at fault for one of the goals that he gets caught for pace again. So I bumped it down to an average for Maguire. Shaw 7, obviously got an assist and put countless good crosses into the box. Great deliveries from Shaw. Thought it was a really good game for him. 7, Bellingham I thought was world class. How he ran the midfield, scored his first goal as well. Well taken goal, and I thought he ran the midfield. He was all over the pitch, and for me, he was my man of the match. I know Saka got it officially, and I'm not mad at that, but Bellingham at his age in the midfield doing what he's doing is just unbelievable stuff. So Bellingham an 8 and my man of the match. Rice a 5. I thought he was quiet, but I don't mind him having quiet games if it means we're going to win by that sort of scoreline. And yeah, I'll take it all day long. Saka, an 8. I thought he took both his goals extremely well. Ice cold in the box when you need him to be, and I thought he was really good. 8 for Saka. Mount a 6. I thought he got involved in the build-up play quite a bit, and maybe could have done a slightly little bit better, but I thought it was probably his best performance I've seen him have. You always get some tosser, don't you, interfering in the videos. But yeah, 6 for Mount. Sterling, 6. I thought he got a goal, he got an assist. A lot of people slagging him off after the game, I was hearing, but I thought he was above average for me. 6 for Sterling. Kane, I'd give him an average. Gets the assist for the Sterling goal. Didn't get on the score sheet himself, so he'll be annoyed at that. But I think he'll get better as the tournament will go on. And then the subs, we got Wilson, Grealish, Foden, Rashford and Dyer. I'd give Dyer, Foden and Grealish all an average. And Rashford and Wilson would both get a 6. Wilson obviously getting his first assist as well. Very unselfish, because he could have gone for goal himself with his chance, but he set it up for Grealish for a tap-in, basically. And Rashford come on and got a goal as well. So I'll be interested to see if these players off the bench will feature more, because I think we've got a bit of space now to give players like that come off the bench more minutes in terms of the likes of a Rashford, a Grealish, a Wilson. So I'd like to see more of that. But credit to Southgate, I thought he made earlier subs than usual. He got the tactics right. I don't agree with all of the lineup he picked, but look at the result we got. I can't argue with it too much. Southgate himself would get an 8 for me, and I'm not his biggest fan, but it's a great start to the tournament. We were a little bit more on the front foot than I expected from us. So all credit so far. Man of the match for me is Bellingham. Hope you enjoy the rest of the games today, guys, and I'll be throughout the World Cup. There will be content from me, so make sure you're tuning in, subscribing. 2,000 subscribers by the 1st of December is the target. I can only do it with your help, guys. Come on the road to 2,000 and join me. And I appreciate everyone's support, and I'll catch you soon.